Hey everybody, how are you today? Happy Father's Day out there, Facebook land, friends, family. Are you a father? Do you have a father? How are you celebrating today? I'd like to hear that. I am Bess McCarty, coach for network marketers, also the shrink of MLM, and I want to speak with you today about the topic. It's a little bit deep, but what could knock you out of the game of network marketing? So before I get into that, I want to very quickly make an important announcement. I want to let you know what we're doing in case you know network marketers who could use this. What we're doing is we're giving away a bunch of free personal growth books and free tickets to an event for network marketers called How to Always Get a Yes When Prospecting. I'm going to put a link in the comments below where you can register for that and get a free ticket for that event. And when you get that free ticket, it registers you automatically for the free book giveaway. The books are John Maxwell books and other personal growth books. We're doing this because it's our way of giving to the profession and helping people to get in their 30 to 60 minutes of personal growth work a day that you need to be successful. Welcome, Teresa. Glad to see you. You're welcome, everybody coming on. By the way, if you're watching the replay, love if you type in replay because I want to thank you for watching. And like to hear where you're from, too. So we're giving away these personal growth books. When you get the free ticket to the event, that registers you for the book giveaway. Going to give away a bunch, and you have to be present to win. But the event itself is going to be really cool. It's going to be on Sunday, July 7th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Will be recorded for those who register for it. And we're going to be teaching how to always get a yes when prospecting. And this is a wonderful script invented by Jeffrey David Gamble. It's a super indirect script. I've never heard it before in network marketing, but it never gets a no. It doesn't get objections, no pyramid scheme or anything like that. It works with all four personalities, genders, ages, levels of influence. It works with people who already said no. It works with, you don't need a video to do it, and it's real simple, easy, and duplicatable. So we'd love to teach that to you. It's really, really working for our students and clients in our generic school for network marketers. That's what the open house is for, by the way. And here's what one of them says. Thomas Alepka, he says, in my humble opinion, if one joins their class, they will succeed. Well, it's working pretty famously, so we'd like to share that with everyone. And welcome everyone who's watching. So, hey Teresa. And so the topic today that I really want to dive into is what could knock you out of the game of network marketing? What could knock you out even for a day or an hour, let alone maybe for good? I just realized that we are all being tested all the time. Success isn't just handed to us. It has to be earned by passing the test. Because life, this is what I realized, life needs to trust us with the money, the success, and the leadership that we're asking for before it hands us over to us. It wants to know that we can handle this properly so that we won't be hurting other people or ourselves. So can life trust us with these things? Can life trust us to do the right thing, to be consistent, persistent, and honest? Who will pass these tests? So here's some of the tests that I have seen in network marketing. Everybody welcome who's watching. Some of the tests that I have seen in network marketing, every one of these is a true story with people that I've coached. Okay, people want to give up when their sponsor quits or goes inactive or they don't get the help that they believe that they need. Or their customers start buying the product off Amazon instead of from them. And there's reasons why that doesn't work in the long run anyway for the customer. But that would be a topic another day. But these things can discourage people. These are the tests, the price of entry to success in network marketing. Or the first 5 people that you prospect don't join you. You think, oh, these were my 5 people, you know, they were going to really make it with me and none of them want to be in it. It's not working, I'm going to quit. Or someone ridicules you about the business you're in being a pyramid scheme, or being some less than respectable business, or you don't think good enough about yourself, or there's other distractions that you do instead of network marketing can knock you out. Welcome, Brian. Glad to see you. Happy driving. Are you driving? Glad to see you. So this is kind of a deep subject today, Brian. What could knock you out of the game of network marketing? Okay, so this is for network marketers who are looking at network marketing, or people who are looking at it, people who are beginning in it, people who are climbing, people who are at the top, people who have fallen and are rebuilding, people who have fallen and say no more, never again. This is a test. Every one of these things is a test to see who will pass the test and gets the reward. Can life trust us to hand over the money, the leadership, the position to be able to lead people? Can life trust us with these things, with success? Are we going to handle it in the right way? So other reasons that, welcome Autumn, glad to see you. Other reasons that network marketers get knocked out that I've coached. One fellow, lost a leg to the Philippines, so he says, never network marketing, never again. That could happen again to me, so I'm never going to build again. Or some people quit because there's gossiping, backbiting, and lying, politics within. Well, guess what? There is everywhere, right? But these are the tests. Or the company quits, or the company quits paying out residual income and just goes to direct sales. Somebody might get discouraged and say, okay, never again network marketing. So these are some of the things. I haven't answered every single one of these things. Not going to go into them, each of them today. But my point today is to recognize that these things are tests to see if we will quit, or if we will keep going, or if we will do the right thing. For people at the top of the game in network marketing, complacency is the test. To relax and not keep setting the bar one notch higher for themselves and their team. And if we kick back, I just developed the saying, if we kick back, we fall back. Because we're either growing all the time or we're falling back. And if we don't keep setting the bar and say, well, how can I be better today than yesterday? Remember, that's what John Wooden said to his basketball team. Every day, I want you guys to be better than you were yesterday. And I want you to do your best. That's all I want you to do. And he required the same thing of himself as a coach, too. To be a little better every day than yesterday. How can I do better today than I did yesterday? How can I be a better leader in network marketing today than I was yesterday? If we don't do that, if we kick back, we're going to fall back. Because we're either moving forward or we're moving backward, right? So it's a challenge for me, too, not to get complacent and say, okay, I'm just going to level off for a while. But to say, how can I be a better coach? I'm not a network marketer. I used to be full-time for years, award-winning, all of that. Helped me raise my son as a single mom. But when my company went out of business, I went into personal growth work for my own self and to help people. And I brought this back to network marketers and realized I'm not supposed to be in a company again. This is my calling, just to be a generic coach, not divide myself between being in a company and a coach. It's totally my profession now. So, but I still have to challenge myself every day and say, how can I be better every day? How can I be better? And not to rest, on our laurels at some point. So, well, I've learned so much, 30 years now. I'm a body-mind therapist, 30 years. And not to say, well, I think I know it all now. I don't need to learn any new stuff. But how can I look for new ways to help network marketers all the time reach their new levels? How can I keep learning new things and bringing them to them? So we actually get distracted by things that can knock us out of the game. So look at your schedule. Look at how your appointment books is filled up. That is your priorities, because we vote with our time. So look and see how you spend your time. What fills up your appointment book, your calendar? That is your priorities. And is that in alignment with your values? Is that in agreement? Are you in integrity with your values? Because otherwise you can get knocked out of the game of network marketing. These tests, a lot of times, I want to say, Teresa says it doesn't want to make me quit. It actually just happened to me. It's making me want to make her proud of me, as successful as possible, because she mentored me. Awesome. And I have the utmost respect for her and wouldn't let her down. Okay, so that motivates you. Awesome. Wonderful. We can use each of these things, as Teresa's just saying, as an excuse or as a stepping stone, as a reason to do better. Right? If your upline or your sponsor isn't there for you in some way, you might be able to inspire them. Or find the leadership within yourself or in your upline or in a coach, such as in our school or like I do, like I'm helping people. So the test is, the test is, can you get knocked out of the game? Is there anything we can do to discourage him or her on their way to success? And when we're persistent, consistent, and we just keep going no matter what, like an ever-ready bunny battery, then life just says, oh, what the heck, give it to her. She's never going to quit. Give her the success. And she's going to handle it right because there have been tests along the way to do the right thing. Like, do I serve myself rather than serving the whole? Or in other words, the good. Well, I'll put the good first. Do I serve the whole rather than serve myself? Because serving the whole includes myself. Do I help my sister rather than, oh, I can't help you because I got to go build my business? Do we stop and help someone? Or maybe someone who can understand something in our business or open a link or something, even if it takes a lot of time to help them to do it. Will we pass the test of doing a lot of things for free up front, which you do in most businesses, and certainly in network marketing? You give of your time freely, right? You put on the meetings even before you see the results coming back. There's some tests that we must pass there about being willing to do something for nothing in return, just for the joy of doing it, just for the giving of it. Does he or she pass that test, that they're willing to just give from their heart without pay in the beginning of network marketing? Later on you get paid very well. But that seems to be the price of entrance, doesn't it? That you give first. Does he or she invest and save their money, or do they blow it? Does that person do their meetings and the trips that they said they would, attend the conventions and everything, and do everything they said they would, or do the Facebook Lives that they said they would, even if they're sick or tired or they have other trouble going on in their life? Do they do the right things even when it's hard or embarrassing, like to admit a mistake and make it right? Or it's tempting that you might gain, you think that you gained something, like what if your bonus check was seriously overpaid, or just that for sure that you were accidentally overpaid? Will you do the right thing and bring that to their attention? Do you know what you should do, or do you do the right thing even when nobody's watching? Or do you do what you know that you should be doing today rather than watching YouTubes or TV? Do you rest and exercise and take care of your body and your health rather than staying up too late? These are some of the things I've had to look at in myself. When we pass these tests, we get maturity and refinement. And then life says, okay, she can handle the reins of leadership. But if money and leadership come before we're mature, we might misuse it for ourselves. We might harm others before we lose that privilege that we had. Pretty soon I'm going to be doing a live on the life of Napoleon Hill, because I am blown away by that man. We're covering Think and Grow Rich in our MLM Lunchtime Leadership shows right now. And in the process, I'm remembering... am I back? Am I back? Okay. What an incredible life that Napoleon Hill had, and incredible obstacles that he overcame. He was knocked down again and again and again. He had to pass the test of persistence. And to keep going, he was knocked down, he was reduced to nothing. Then he gained again because he was a talented person. Then he was reduced again and again and again. And it gives me hope. It doesn't discourage me, but it gives me hope that if this man needed to go through all of these tests to do the good that he did in the world and make a lot of money in the process, then might that be part of the plan? In fact, he says in the book that there's always 4 steps to success. There is the goal, and then there's the failure, and then there's the lesson we learn from it, and then there's success. There's never goal to success. There's 2 steps in between, and that is the failure, which is not defeat, and learning the lesson from it. And that's part of passing the test too. Saying that, I'm not going to give up. This is a lesson, not a defeat. My failure is a lesson, not a defeat, and let me learn from it. I'm in school. This is proper. This is what's supposed to happen. I'm supposed to be getting the lesson. This is the lesson. It's perfect. I'm on track. This is what's supposed to happen. And to learn from that. So that is what I have to share today about the what would it take to knock you out of the game. Everybody has their price, you know. Life knows it. Life tests and see what's gonna knock him or her out, and just see what that would be for you. What would it be, if anything? I hope nothing. I hope that this helps to inspire you to keep going, and that you keep coming back and watching the shows, including the MLM Lunchtime Leadership Show that Jeff Gamble and I do noon Eastern time here on Facebook Live on our pages, Jeff Gamble or Bess McCarty. I hope that this consistency, you know, motivation, you know, we need motivation daily just like we need a shower daily, right, as Zig Ziglar says. So we hope to be part of that for you, to help and encourage and love you on your way to your great success, because I know that you can do it. So now that you know also what we're doing with our open house, just a reminder, I'm going to be posting a link as soon as this live is over, for a Facebook event called How to Always Get a Yes When Prospecting. And that contains a link to get the free ticket to this event in July, and to get registered for the free book giveaway that we're having. So a lot of people are marking their calendars now, or letting their friends know about it, or the team about it. I bet they'll be thrilled that you did, because it will be a game changer, a life changer. So we look forward to seeing you then. After this live is gone, you want to keep the conversation going, ask a question, leave a tip. Let me know if you're a father, or if you have a father, because I'd like to say Happy Father's Day to you. So everyone take care, enjoy the day. Grateful for my father, who actually left this plane of existence when I was 10. So I miss him very much, and I'm grateful for the legacy that he left me. He was a farmer. We grew up on a farm here in Kansas, and I think a love of nature is what he gave to me. So thank you, Dad. And we'll see you all tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.